So all day you be mad. So what I do, I bring you through. You try to flow, we laugh. That chemistry makes you into me, and I'm into you. So we mad. That's energy, and that energy is shit to me. No cap, everything is in my face. But love is blind, so it's hard to see. Giving up my time. Piece of you, that's a part of me. They say if he
May 2021. Please come on in, hold your bars, because we're making moves. And we're thanking God. Welcome to Home of the Organically Fabricated, Culturally Uncultured, Specifically Unspecified Radio Podcast. No, I'm right, and you are here with the two cousins, the favorite ones in the place to be. It's your boy L.A. and your girl.
Hey, say.
We got a shouty today. We got a shouty, because if you watched my live, you saw that it was some issues to where the electronics decided to go ahead and take Cinco de Mayo early.
They was having margaritas.
Having a drink before the CEO is just blasphemous. But you know what? It's all right. It's okay. It's good. We apathetically implore you to tune in every Wednesday at 8, 7 Central for the best use at wasting your time that you can't get back. Sponsored by none other than MMTG Clothing, where at MMTG, we're blessed to get you dressed. And don't you forget the golden rule.
Don't forget it.
I'm always right.
Sometimes.
So, here we are with a brand new day. We got a shouty today. So
let's do this.
What we're going to do in lieu of the sports. The women in sports, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut women in sports out today.
Good.
Because I don't think AC was prepared anyway.
I was, but we good.
Okay.
I think we got some more interesting stuff to talk about.
I think she lied, but it's okay.
No, we don't.
It's okay.
We tried it.
So, what we will go and say we'd like to welcome a guest to the show. This guest to the show, I'm talking about, y'all, she is a childhood friend of ours.
Long time.
She is a sister to some, cousin to many, and she is holding it down for the OAKCLIFF. My dog, my girl, my homie. And part of the infamous Brunch Buds of America. We like to go ahead and let that next camera view pop up in just a second. Producer, I don't know if you have in the archives our guest show song, but, you know, it's been a while. Maybe we can bring it back. Yes, no. Never. It's live, y'all. Yes, Chaco, yeah. So, anyway, there we go. That is the music. We would like to turn it down just a little, and then we would also like to introduce one of the top generals of the Brunch Buds. Give it up and show your love for Miss Brandy Ramsey. AC, is Brandy under some type of new weight loss regimen?
No, she's practicing invisibility. She got an invisibility cloak on today.
So she's a magician now.
Yeah, she disappeared.
Or she got a new skin treatment or something.
It could be.
Is it translucent cream or something like that?
Yeah, it's to match the backdrop of the studio.
Maybe she's blending in with the backdrop. Maybe she's there, but she's like camouflage.
Okay, we can go with that.
Okay.
Brandy, how you doing?
Either way it go, apparently it seems that Brandy, you are in line with the other notables of No, I'm Right, who simply did not show up. I'd like to retract all the statements I said before about her being a cousin,
Take it back.
a sister.
Take it back.
lifelong childhood friend, representing the OAKCLIFF, and most importantly, I would like to demote you as not a top general in, but a 90-day intern of the Brunch Buds of America.
A peasant, a.k.a.
Enjoy your early retirement. I'm sorry, y'all. I try to have a positive show. I try to be a professional here, and I got people that I invite on the show that just simply don't cut the mustard. And I'm tired of it. But you know what? We won't hold on to that. We're gonna move on. Because again, we gotta shout it. So it's a couple of interesting things I want to discuss. But first off, what do we feel about Cinco de Mayo?
I'm ready to drink.
Is Cinco de Mayo racist? Because if you think about it, the Latin culture is celebrating this day because it's for independence. And what they do to celebrate independence is get sloshed. So what do we do to show love for the Latin community and their independence? We get sloshed. So is it racist to think that all Latin community want to do is, for every celebration they have, is get sloshed? Quinceañeras, Cinco de Mayo, all of that. So they
Dia de Muerte.
Yeah, so they just celebrate to drink.
Well, I mean, we eat Juneteenth barbecue, 4th of July barbecue.
That ain't us.
Black History Month barbecue.
We don't do that in February.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
Do they?
Yeah.
I thought they'd be too busy trying to make beans, greens, potatoes,
tomatoes,
yams, hog, green, beans, potatoes, tomatoes,
you name it.
That's what I thought that we'd be doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, they might do that too, but I know a lot of them.
Theirs is elotes, fribas, rivas, becca.
You name it.
Too much. Yeah. You saw me. I'm sorry. Sorry. I take it back.
¿Cómo te llama?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. So happy Cinco de Mayo. Please drink responsibly.
Yes, and stay thirsty, my friends.
Drive Uber and Lyft safe.
Yeah.
But throw it back and throw it up. Let's get to some interesting things that I would like to
See, this is the part I was waiting for.
Now, just try. I have so many, so again, we ought to shout it. I got so many. So let's start first and foremost. I'm going to start with the first one I had as we had our rousing weekend. How's everybody's weekend? Hope it was great and all that. The Brunch Buds invaded Austin, and a new podcast is coming.
We might have been starting something.
I ain't even told the producer that he might be. We're going to see. Oh, he looking crazy. So, the first thing we would like to discuss
is
how do men distinguish women they want to wife or simply commit to between the women they just want to smash?
On the podcast that's non-relationship, but relationship.
Yeah, the relationship discussion on a non-relationship show.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's what we do. Ding. Yeah. So I like the ladies to answer that because they always have an opinion.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ask me the question again. Give it to me one more time with no
How do men distinguish women they want to wife or commit to between women they simply want to smash?
And so as a woman, I'm supposed to know that, hell, I don't even know what you want for breakfast. How the hell am I supposed to tell you?
Girl, y'all think y'all so smart, know everything. Anyway, y'all think y'all got all the answers to the problems nobody has brought up. Y'all think y'all got all the answers to the questions nobody has asked. So we finally ask you a question like, what do you want to eat? And what do y'all do? Shrugs, emoji.
Oh, no, I'm going to tell you what I want to eat. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to find some places.
I don't believe.
And we're going to have 3 or 4 choices to choose
I
from.
don't believe.
Because I'm a fat girl inside, and she likes to eat.
I don't believe.
Okay.
You're a woman.
I want to eat,
You
though.
don't never know what you want to eat.
I want to
No,
eat.
ain't no question if you want to eat.
I want to eat Jake's
You just
Burgers.
don't know what you
I
wanna
want to eat Nick and Sam's. I want to eat Iron Cactus. Do you know our Iron Cactus is closed here in Dallas?
Did we get any sponsorship dollars for naming any of these?
I don't know. We got a free meal. We just got a free meal.
Iron Cactus, Close or Not, Nick and Sam and Peter, whoever's part of your group, and Jake. We need the check sent to the KMWI Media Studios, care of No, I'm Right 100. Attention to LA Runs Dallas.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Well, you know, I want a few things. So when you say food, your girl's widget starts to spin.
Right. Well, I'll as a man, as a man,
Yes, go on and share with us, Steve Harvey's.
as a man.
That's the baby brother. Don't they look alike?
As a man. How we distinguish this is all up to you, ladies.
Okay.
The problem is, again, that women are normally saying one thing. That is, they're not about no FWB. I can't say that on live TV, but we know what that is. Not a FWB or a jump off. Looking for something serious. Don't waste my time. Make sure that you match my energy. Don't be weird. Don't be boring and dry. All of the things y'all are. You don't want us to be them at all.
Do you really feel that way?
Let's see. Do women treat men as FWBs and jump offs? Do women not match the energy that we'll put forward? Let's see. Hard to get, not calling on their own, not initiating this, that. Yeah. Are women weird? Abso-effing-lutely. I mean, shall I continue with all the rest of them? I mean, you know.
What?
Yeah.
We're weird? Difficult, maybe. But weird?
Girl, you can change adjectives. You can put a snakeskin suit on the pig and it's still gonna say. So I don't care what you say. Yes, weird.
I don't think I like that.
And you definitely waste time because you're playing games about thinking that only you is the prize and that the prize isn't the unity. That's what the prize is. The prize ain't you. You ain't it. I ain't it. Us separate are not prizes. The union is the prize.
Okay. Now that I agree with.
But y'all don't be thinking about that. Because you know why? Because all y'all want to do is be eyebrow, fine threaded down, lashes, fluttery, face, pop, 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 beat. That's all y'all care about. Is making sure all that is whatever and whoever and however. And that the boys can come to the yard, but they better not touch. That's what y'all want.
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
So the way we distinguish it is that men actually do two things. I don't know if most men do, but I do. We actually do two things. One is the women who seem a bit too so anxious to try to get some things jumping off. That's what she is. The ones who actually are being very belligerent, antisocial and all that, you're going to be treated like that too. Some guys will play the long waiting game. Just because you're a jerk and he's going to get you back in the way that you hate him getting you back the most. And y'all should be okay with us doing it like that. Why? Because y'all do it to us all the time. So that's the difference. But the sweet spot of a woman who's just in the middle. the ones that plays a little hard to get, but still let you know, keep coming, boy. I like what you're serving, but not so fast, but you can keep on coming this way. I likes you. All of that, and then very cooperative. Hey, what do you got going on? Hey, I think this nice little spot would be good for us to hang out and spend some time and da 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 da. Those women that hang right in that sweet spot right there, those are your wifeys. Those are your GFs. Those is your BMs if you're nasty. But they are definitely the ones that stay hanging around. It's them other spectrums, the black or the white, you know it, yeah. Them is the ones that we don't fool with. And them the ones that get treated as just smash and go. Any comments, questions, concerns? Doesn't sound like
I don't even know how to respond to okay.
Sound like a hit on something.
So you said some truths. You said some truths. But then you also got some ignorance in there. Because
all facts, not fiction.
What? No. Okay, so here's my take on it, right? I guess a woman's perspective on how I think you guys decide, right?
There's an old show that calls a man's perspective. They used to have here at the station. Go ahead, though. I'm sorry. Still here.
God.
Sorry.
They have this argument every time we come in contact with each other. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it awesome? Anywho, so as women, I think if I had to speak for us all,
where you looking for?
I heard some knocking.
Girl,
that might have just been.
Did you open up that package you want to post up?
I probably did. I don't remember that. But anywho, I think men decipher. First of all, I've asked this question to a lot of men, and I think the most common answer that I get is a man knows if he wants to just sleep with you or if he wants to build something with you within the first 2 months of knowing you and then being involved with you.
I think that's people, but go ahead.
No, because a woman knows almost instantly. And
oh yeah, because you guys are so insightful.
Can I finish?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
my gosh, she's so horrible.
So insightful. Yeah.
No, I'm saying we know almost instantly because of how y'all initially treat us.
Girl, it's always a cause and effect with y'all. Go ahead.
Gosh. Anyway, so I think with the men, it's really based on, first of all, it's kind of like food. Presentation. Right? And then taste. And but for a man, not so much taste, more so cut it out. So presentation, right, which is how a woman carries herself, and how a woman may be viewed by his family or his friends or whoever is most important to him. But then comes the second part is I guess I would call it the intellectual side, which is more so of how she handles her finances, how she handles her home, and how she handles. Okay, thank you. I was trying not to say that, but for so lack of words, her body. I think that's how y'all decide how y'all are going to proceed with a woman. So if a woman sleeps with you the first night, y'all kind of like, oh, okay, it was all right, cool. And then I think it's kind of like, why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? If a woman out there doing everything to you that a wife should do, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she out there and all that, then, of course, you're not going to be eager to marry her because she's not leaving anything to the suspense or the imagination.
And that's the man's fault?
No, I didn't say it was the man's fault. That's just what it is.
I'm just trying to figure, you made it seem like that y'all come up with a theory based off of how we treat y'all, but if y'all already acting like hoes, then what did we do to make y'all hoism come out? It seems like it was already there.
That ain't what I said, and you putting words in my mouth. What I said was we know instantly how we want to conduct ourselves with you guys.
Which is not what you said the first time.
And that is exactly what I said the first time.
Verbatim, you said that women already instantly know how we want to deal with y'all because it's based off of how y'all treat us.
Yeah, Yes.
And how can we treat you anyway if you're knowing something instantly?
Okay. Maybe I have to be a little bit more clearer for
And
you.
less high.
I've been drinking water, good old high quality H2O.
The devil's water.
Okay, maybe I did mess that up. All right.
It's all right.
Can we move on?
Right, we can move on.
I lost that one. One in the bucket for the men. One. Bing.
So
What's the next one?
the other thing that I wanted to discuss is there is something called, this may take the rest of the show, so we'll definitely be able to get with y'all the rest of these things
do
that
it.
are to the relationship topics discussed on the non-relationship show next week.
Okay.
The plan brought on how to make men / women happy.
Okay.
Here we go. How to make a man happy. 1,
Feed him.
let him have his peace.
Ooh.
No. Excuse me.
I
Sorry.
like that.
Back it up. Space,
Oh, okay.
Let him have the
his
space. which is peaceful. That's fine.
Can I take notes? Because I might need these.
You might, yeah, girl, it ain't changed. It's a short list.
Oh, short.
2, sleep with him.
Space 6. Okay.
3, be his best friend.
Companionship.
Yeah.
Space 6. Companionship.
4,
Oh, it's 4.
don't bother him about his movements. And it says don't bother him about it. It didn't say don't inquire. It just says don't bother him about it. If he says, hey, I'm going to the store, it's been 30 minutes. Hey, you said you're going to the store. I ran into Jackson up here. That's my old pool buddy. We was chopping it up, babe. Sorry. I mean, that happens. Okay, cool. But don't do it repeatedly. One part in a relationship I used to have is that I had to give the full itinerary of where I was going. And if sometimes some addendums or modifications to that journey occurred, you have to report back. But yet when it was on the other side, it wasn't done so. So that's how to make a man happy.
Okay, so space 6.
Mhm.
Companionship.
Uh-huh.
And 1 question. All right. I got a slight question for number
Okay.
4.
Okay.
You said inquire, but don't bother. Right? Correct? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So my question is
IBNB. Inquire but don't bother.
Uh-huh. I like that.
IBDB. Sorry. IBDB.
B2B.
IBDB.
Okay, my question is right, MMTG Clothing will be
Yes.
pushing out those t-shirts later this week.
Yeah.
My question is, right? So if I can't bother because like we just established, inquiring is 1 question. All right, so if you tell me you're going to the car wash, okay, and then you happen to stop by the gas station and then the grocery store and then your partner house and then the dog park, I can't ask like, hey, you said you was going to the car wash. It's been 3 days. Where you ask that? Like I can't inquire about that.
If it's been 3 days, it's not an inquire. You need to either A, put out a missing persons report, or B, put out an APB because your car is gone. One of the two.
Stolen.
One of the two.
No, I'm just, I said that to be, I'm not being literal, but I'm
right.
just, I'm wondering because as a single woman, I guess trying to find a happy medium in relationship and knowing what to ask, what to say, how to move, what to do, how to think, how to feel. There are, I think as women, we have triggers, right? And so at the beginning of a relationship, when it's fresh and nothing has happened and we're ignorant to all the bullshit that you have going on in the background, it's okay to inquire. But once I find out that you have done some things, like you've cheated or you've lied or
Everybody does those.
everybody? Okay. Well, either way, anyway, after I find out that you've done that, now my mind it's not in beginner level anymore. It's in intermediate. It's in proficient. Because now I'm like, okay, some things ain't adding up, right? And I want to know the truth, but I can't ask those questions because I can only ask one question.
Well,
And really, I think I can't even ask one question because if you tell me you're going to the store, that should be it. That should be the end of it, right?
Well, I feel like these are just the plan. These are like if all things remain equal, these are just from a generic basis. That these are just simplified rules of thumb for making your man happy.
Okay.
And it's not to say that they're not preferential treatment. That's why it's titled Making Them Happy.
Okay.
So, some are up for debate, but it looks like for the most part you agreed with those.
Yeah, space, sex, companionship. IBWB.
IBD. Yeah.
All right. So what's
right.
gonna make me happy?
All right. So again, we might want to go ahead and start the ending of the show credits because
It's a long list.
how to make a woman happy.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's really not too difficult to make a woman happy. A man only needs to be a friend, a companion, a lover, a brother, a father, a master, a chef, an electrician, a plumber, a mechanic, a carpenter, a decorator, a stylist, a sexologist, a genealogist, a psychologist, a pest exterminator, a psychiatrist, a healer, a good listener, an organizer, a good father, very clean, sympathetic, athletic, warm, attentive, gallant, intelligent, funny, creative, tender, strong, understanding, tolerant, prudent, ambitious, capable, courageous, determined, true, dependable, and passionate.
You need CPR? Okay. It's more.
Without forgetting to give her compliments regularly. Go shopping with her, be honest, be very rich, not stress her out, not like at other girls. And at the same time, you must also give her lots of attention, give her lots of time, especially time for herself, give her lots of space, never worried about where she goes. But most of all, it's very important, never forget birthdays, anniversaries, Valentine's Days, arrangements.
Was that it?
Thank y'all for tuning in again.
Oh my gosh, is that a real list?
And Diddy,
You know what? A divorced man made that damn list.
Not a man who understands.
A man made that damn list.
Oh, I just know that towards the end of the show,
With 4 minutes remaining, let's mention. Honorable mention.
you know what?
She's fired.
I'm gonna be nice. Kenny, if you could please play the music, and let's go ahead and, oh Jesus, we'd like to introduce, formerly known as the cousin, the sister, one of the greatest friends, childhood friends we know, formerly a representative of OAKCLIFL.
She a banger, cuz.
And also the recently demoted down to a 90-day intern of the Brunch Buds of America.
Absolutely, I'm a founding member of the
like,
Brunch Buds.
We'd like to non-proudly present to you
Yeah.
Yes, not proudly.
the one,
Don't even apply.
thank God the only, Brandy
Okay, so definitely the third time will be the charm. Okay. So what we're not gonna say is that you send me the info, and I did my research, and the about portion of the YouTube says 8 o'clock. So I have blasted it with the information that I looked up. That said 8 o'clock. And so you know what I did? I just finished my other friend's live. Michelle said, "Hey, best friends," and she want to know why she wasn't invited.
Hey,
But
best friend.
I just
Girl, we just met you.
Girl, that's your best friend. No, don't do that.
That's the best friend that
I
photo
did.
bombed my phone. Hey, girl.
Did.
I got like 32,000 pictures. Hey, girl.
Did. But yeah, it said 8 o'clock. So
Okay.
your girl is in here in these streets at the 8.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
Was that 8 Eastern Standard?
It had to be 8
Okay.
Eastern, not 7.
I don't think so.
But it's okay
And
because
I made it on
She said-
time. On the assumed on
you
time.
made it on time to do something that we definitely want to give
Right.
the opportunity for all of our guests
Right.
to do. And that's to be
Freestyle.
able to close out the
Close it.
show.
Ew.
We're doing this the 30 minutes a day. We're going to close the show out. So, Brandy, if you could just do the honors of giving us that rousing closeout right now.
Come on with it.
We gone, good. I'm late. It's 8. And then they got here and you got the
Thank
be
y'all
you,
for
be
tuning
true.
in again for Wednesday.
Be you, be
We
true. And I'm
appreciate
honorary
y'all
cousin.
for showing up on time for our audience. Thank you again. We're sorry about the technical
Thank you.
difficulties, but y'all know how we get down. Maybe Brandy will be here
I
next
don't put this
week.
lipstick on for nothing.
We
Y'all
don't
get on
know
my
if
nerves.
she'll be here next week or not.
I'm gonna try it.
Uh,
I'm gonna be
But
on the other
as
end.
we do every Wednesday
Every
at
Wednesday.
8, 7 Central.
Central.
We will be back with another awesome show for y'all. Make sure that you go to all the social media
All of it.
platforms. You go ahead and tune in. That's going to be NoahWright100@gmail.com to send questions, concerns, inquiries, anything we simply won't care about. And check
And
out
won't
our
read.
Instagram page. That is Noah Wright 100. The Facebook page, Noah Wright. But don't look us up on Twitter because we simply don't have enough characters for AC's ego.
Our Brandy's lateness.
So, from the founding
But look it up
father
next week. I'm
of
gonna
the
try.
Brunch Buds of America, the CEO of
The captain of the
MMTG
ship.
Clothing, where we're blessed to get you dressed. It is Dallas's favorite son. Signing off from the KMWI Media Executive Suite Studio, telling all y'all, peace, love, we love y'all, and Cinco de Mayo.
Tequila shot!
Tune in next week, and don't forget the golden rule. I'm
Ain't
always
never
right.
right.
We out next week, y'all. Thanks for showing up
I'm
on time for New York, Brandy.
Thanks.
See y'all next week.
Have a good